They got Cinnamon Toast Crunch Cone soccer ball. That's fire. Okay, today's quest is unexpected. I'm going back to Juan's boat to go sail around Toboga. So I'm just waiting for an Uber now. Look at the pufferfish! So cute. There's a canoeing competition. We meet again. Yeah, stupid hot bedroom. Eric made some pizza looking things made from papas, potatoes, which everybody knows I'm a potato based guy, so that's good for me. So that boat over there, Juan's saying the owner of that boat is the owner of Miramax. It's an Italian guy, and he has a catamaran about the same size that holds all the toys. And at least a couple $100 million, which is insane. These boats are so huge, they're taking up half of the horizon. I don't know if you can see. All that way too. Look at this beauty. That looks like a Dr. Evil fortress over there. I don't know what that's about. So that one is Toboga. And it's not a buoy. It's a buoy. That was awesome. I give it a 9 out of 10. Perfect. I'll take one of these. So, I asked Juan why the ocean why it sounds, why it sounds like Rice Krispies, right? It's like chick, 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 chick. He said it's because of the coral. Some of the coral makes a lot of sound, and then the fish eating the coral and eating the little things, but it's mostly the coral that makes a sound, which is a little interesting. I just had a whole ass conversation, 95% in Spanish, and I feel so proud of myself. I don't know what we're cooking, but just looking at this makes me excited. Ooh boy, that looks good. Okay, this meal, I'm gonna say 9.5. It's incredible. What's it rated?
Oh yes, cocinar así en el barco no es posible.
No es posible, pero 1 a 10.
7.5.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Para mí.
Eric's son, Eric, works on that boat, Manga, which was in the harbor when we were there. Surprising that we saw it here. Eric's son is on the boat, so it's fun. This beach is half sand, half shells. Ah, bueno. Secured 20 more beers. Let's go. And we are on our way back. I think I just got a life lesson in health from a guy who I haven't seen him without a cigarette in his mouth for the last 6 hours. But it's important, all right? Health is fucking... It's important, okay? I say I think because I didn't really understand anything other than the gestures, like... Dude, I've gone like 5 life lessons from the same guy in the last 2 hours. Holy booey. There he is. What a guap. There he goes. What a day that was. What an interesting day. I never saw how lively this place was at night. It's carnival and stuff. It's pretty cool. That Uber smelled like some sort of candy I can't put a name to. And I really enjoyed it. I was fervently inhaling the whole time, trying to figure out what it was. I almost passed out.
Preparation or a nervousness that
La cinta. Al salir del avión, infla el chaleco.
What a huge plane.
Please keep your seatbelt fastened while seated.
May I seat, fasten your seatbelt, please. 泰国航空共同为您服务的朋友平安顺。Transmitted to
This is such a cool airport, and this is amazing. When I got off the flight, all I had to do was show my boarding pass for the next flight, and I had to go through no security. I didn't have to show my passport. I didn't have to do anything. It was great, so easy. Everybody's so polite. Food review. Here we have a Taiwanese mocha beverage from the vending machine that was astonishingly fairly priced. It was 35 Taiwanese dollars, so that's $1.50 Canadian. So that's pretty damn good. And it tastes good. That is better than those Starbucks drinks you get from the vending machine. Pretty fire. Mocha drink gets a 7.2 out of 10. Okay, real meal review this time because I'm only gonna get one chance at an actual meal here. Yeah, I would have loved to give it like a 10 out of 10, but my palate was so confused the whole time. I don't even know what to think. I'm gonna give it a 6.8. It was good, but I don't know, man. Okay, I'm about to board the plane to Da Nang, but one of the things that I noticed that they do in this airport, which I knew that they did in subways in like Tokyo and Kyoto, but they play really high-pitched frequencies in certain parts of the airport so that only young people can hear them because they don't want the young people loitering around, but obviously they don't care if the old people need to sit down or whatever. I made it. Check-in time at the hostel is in a half an hour. There's communist flags everywhere, which is hilarious. I keep seeing these like billboards for, I don't know, just some communist propaganda, but it's often, which is interesting. Okay, that bridge is a dragon. It's pretty freaking sweet. All right, look at that. And that yacht, it's a yacht lounge. What a weird place. Never seen something like that before. And it's 35 degrees, but thank the Lord, it's a manageable 35. It's like 30. No, I don't even know. It's not nearly as humid as Panama or Mexico, so it's great. So the big famous beach is over yonder, past those big buildings over there. And the crosswalks, the every man for himself crosswalk. You just gotta go. All right, well, here she is. This room cost 15 Canadian dollars a night. So I have this bunk up here. Pretty good. And I got a couple lockers down here. I got a nice bathroom. It's pretty good, man. Okay, the current quest is to find a SIM card and also to find a bite to eat. So that's what we're gonna do. So I saw this in Panama. I don't know why they do this. I would assume it's like some sort of insect protection or something like that. But they paint all the bottoms of the trees white. It's weird. Well, I've been walking around for a bit and I'm not having very much luck with the SIM card thing. But if you think I'm gonna look it up, get real. Why would I do that? Every single street is just lined with scooters. It's wild. Yeah, I've been awake for way too long and I don't want to make a decision on what to eat. So I'm just gonna use the Grab app, which I also just used to get a ride from the airport to my hostel, and tip included. It was, cost plus tip was less than $5 Canadian, which is crazy. Okay, I forgot to record because it was too good. So I got a salad, I got these things, and I got spring rolls. I got it delivered, and I tipped the guy, and it was like $8 Canadian. Ridiculous. This is also so good. I'm gonna rate this a solid 8.8 out of 10. Very good, very good. I'm an idiot, I forgot the conversion. It's not $8, it was like $4.50. So I made a little bit of a whoopsie and I went to bed at 5 p.m. And I kind of slept for 6-8 hours. So I figured I might as well come out here, see what's going on. And look at that. They light up the bridge at night. Covers the whole sky. That kind of sucks if it's up there. But I figured I might as well come out, watch the sunrise, you know, do all that fun stuff. Well, I'm glad I caught that because it just turned off 2 minutes later. The police presence here is like hard to ignore. I've seen no police officers. There's these guys sitting on the corners of streets that I think might be like traffic cops or something, but I think I haven't seen any police, which is weird. I've also seen at least 2 of these plazas with all these nice carvings on them. They got wood and granite, not wood, marble and granite and such and such. What is that? That's not a building. It might be a big bridge or road or something on a mountain. You can't see the mountain though. It's really friggin' windy. They really like painting all these trees white. I'm gonna have to look that up. So this is what I'm talking about. I have no idea what this means, obviously. But these are everywhere. They're just like little propaganda pieces, I guess. Which is interesting. So I guess all the government workers wear these like old military style uniforms. Interesting. I've seen a lot of people doing these really weird exercises, like, I don't know, spinning their arms around or lifting their legs up in place. And it's like, man, you can just go for a walk. It's really nice. I just did it. It's like, it's right here. I think early in the morning and maybe very, very late at night is the only time you can walk around on the sidewalk without having an American Ninja Warrior course of mopeds blocking the entire way. I don't think I'm gonna get much of a sunrise from where I'm standing from, but it's a good first day.